Hello, I am Joalixy, and welcome back to Morrowind. So we're here in our home, underneath the arena canton, and I went ahead and sorted through that huge trash pile. I redid our character too. I set him up so he'd be lighter, so we could take benefits of our massive jumping ability. But first, that needs to get out of here. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Perfect. Alright. So pretty much we're just running bare bones. We are really trying to skimp down on our weight because we do get some pretty good jump. So that may help us. But without further ado, let's get out of here. We got stuff to do. People to see. Oh, yeah, we need to go talk to Falco. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go talk to Falco, and we should be getting really close to the end of the Solstein quest lines. So we will possibly in the near future be going to do Mournhold. Mainly because I do want to save the main storyline for last. That is my plan. It might work. Possibly. Yep. Alright. So for our character, pretty much I went with just heavier armor because we do need to boost our heavy armor as well as our personality. And that's for the Imperial Legion quest line. We need to be patient with them though, because I think we still need 3 levels before we can continue with them. But we're getting there. Now the Mages Guild, we still got to do the Treboinus quest, but it's pretty much wrapped up. The Thieves Guild, it's 100% done. The Morong Tong is 100% done. What else is there? I don't know. I can't think straight. Alright. I need to go to Cool.
Why walk when you can ride?
Ah, hello. Yeah, I'm still waking up. It's an early morning record. The sun just crested the hill and it is already hotter than sin. That's fine.
Hurry, last boat to Solstein.
Until
the next one.
I hate his voice. It's just one of those annoying voices. Like Irving from Resident Evil 5.
May I help you?
Oh, hello. He's got that old, what would that be, 1940s New York, the bowler cap and stuff. Yeah, you see?
Decisions are good, but good decisions are better.
That kind of voice and stuff. Alright. Hello, Joalixy. Are you here on assignment, or did you just stop by? The work is almost done. Let Karnas know, would you? Oh, most certainly. Most certainly. Alright, Mr. Magnus. Karnas Magnus. That poor guy. He's just sulking about. He's stuck here forever.
You chose Falco. Fine. Just leaves more for me.
Very well. The smithy is done. Fine, now leave me alone. Alright. Mission accomplished. And that got us out of here quicker. Okay, so we should have some... Ow. We should only have, I think, 3, maybe 4 remaining quests for Falco.
May I help you?
No. Oh, hey, the dock's actually, progressing. Wait, are you Falco?
May I help you?
Ah, well...
You must be his brother. Looks similar.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
Very well. We're here on assignment. It seems that nothing is easy, Joalixy. Karnas replacement supply ship has brought new problems with it. Namely, one Barrow Ignatius. He seems to think that he deserves extra payment for delivering our supplies, in taking the ore back to the mainland, and I, for one, have no intention of giving it to him. I've given up trying to reason with him. Why don't you try talking some sense into him? He's captain of a new supply ship that's arrived. He should still be down by the dock. I don't believe he's budged since he made a demand of extra payment. He's demanding a ridiculous sum of money. I won't even repeat what it is, or else he'll refuse to take any of the ore back to the mainland. This is unacceptable, and something needs to be done about it. I've tried reasoning with him to no avail. I'd like you to talk to him. Ha ha! We will! I'm kidding. We might not have to stab him, but, you know,
May I help you?
we're prepared to. Well, now, have they finally sent someone to deliver extra payment I requested? I told them if I was going to make the trip to the top of the Eldroth was doing, it'd cost him Elberoth. I don't know, I thought that was the location. And I'm going to and I'm getting tired of this waiting. Okay, extra payment. That's right. You see this boat? It doesn't go anywhere until I've got that money in my hands. Your boss already knows what I'm after, and unless you're here to give it to me, I suggest you get lost. Otherwise, you might get hurt. He's a friend of mine, not much to look at, and certainly not much of a captain, but he was hell of a fighter, always brandishing that stupid sword of his. But what business it is of yours? Let's talk about that extra payment of mine, shall we? Extra payment? Like I told your boss. Okay. Elberoth. Alright, so I think he might be, like, hinting that he wants us to get, like, the Elberoth's weapon. Oh, come on. Give you $100. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, he doesn't like money. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to him again. I kind of just swindled myself out of $200 to piss somebody off. That's fine. Wonderful. Until we dealt with Barrow Ignatius, there's little else we can accomplish here. Is he still demanding extra payment? See, he's completely unreasonable. There must be a way around this, Joalixy. Talk to Eproina. Maybe there's some way to exploit this connection to Elberoth. Eproina.
Another day.
That was that girl, wasn't it? That we brought back with us? I think that was that girl that we brought home with us.
May I help you?
I think it was that girl that we brought home with us. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Are you Eproina?
Well, if it isn't you again, I dare say you're one of the nicest people I met. And that's saying quite a lot.
Oh, thank you. Elberoth. He was completely incompetent as a ship captain, I could tell you that much. Such an odd little Bosmer, too. Though he was the best fighter in the Providence. Always waving that sword around, but then the ship crashed and he was injured. For all this talk of being a good fighter, he sure didn't last long against those horrible undead things. I ended up taking his saber and using it to defend myself. About the only thing he ended up being good for, in my opinion. Oh, that's tragic. It certainly came in handy. Now that I think of it, though, I don't really have much use for it here. You take it. Not like it's worth much of anything. My goodness. But odds are you'll more likely use it than I ever will. Alright, we got it. It's terrible. So they're all just bashing that wood elf for being like a bad captain. Alright, you there, Elberoth. Keep bringing him up, do you? If only he were here, he'd wipe the floor with you. Wouldn't be nearly as gracious as I have. A mean little Bosmer he is. Kept annoying him like this, and he'd likely put his saber through your skull. Next time I see him, I'll make a point of mentioning you. Perhaps he'll pay you a visit. What? You're going to try to tell me you haven't? Sure, it's easy to talk a guy like Eberroth, though. He wouldn't just say he had his saber. He'd show it. He'd show you had it. And a guy looking at Eberroth holding his saber, he'd understand things pretty good, or he'd be real sorry. His saber. Alright. How about this? Don't try to intimidate me. That sword looks like Elberos. Is that his saber? How did you, but where? So it's true, he's dead. You don't mean to tell me that you didn't kill him, did you? Okay, listen. Maybe I made a bit of mistake, alright. How about I just take the ship, deliver the ore, and we won't have any sort of problem at all. Just don't hurt me. Look, I'm going now, see? Alright. So we swindled him. We scared him into submission with somebody's sword that we never seen the person. Oh well. Alright. You've spared me from having to make the extra payment. And for that, I thank you, Joalixy. Well done, Joalixy. Well done. Perhaps things can return to normal. Assignment. The logs from the mines aren't adding up, Joalixy. Ore is disappearing, and if my hunch is right, Marion is the one making it disappear. Of course, if my hunch is right, we're going to need proof of his thefts. I won't reveal where the information came from, but I can tell you that I believe he's hiding the ore in a chest in his house until he can offload it somewhere else. I want you to find that chest and get the ore from it. You'll need this key to get into his house. Alright, so we're looking for Urid and Marion.
Well, if it isn't you again.
Alright. Alright, we made it in. I can't see. I got a glare. Alright. So this little huckster is hiding. Up there would be a nice place to store stuff. Up in the loft. I can't get up there. Nope. Cannot get up there. Oh. That works. Nothing. Crap. We were too slow. He done moved it.
Well, if it isn't you again.
Have you gotten any proof that Marion is stealing? But my information was very reliable. It may be that he was tipped off by somebody. I don't claim to have a monopoly on spying here in Raven Rock. Well, if we don't have any evidence, then we'll just have to catch him red-handed. He should be in the mine. Follow him and see if he does anything suspicious. Take care not to be seen by anyone, as they can alert him to your presence. Oh, I got this. Somebody's engaging. Alright. And now we're going to do something a little trickily. We're going to go ahead and use our Ring of the Kidget. Is this our man? That is our guy. Alright. Alright. We'll just simply stealth him. We're going to simply stealth him. Yeah, he's sneaking. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. This guy is the dude we're looking for. And, like, he is sneaking. Like, he's trying not to be subtle, but We can clearly tell. Your journal's been updated. Followed Aaron Marion to the storage room where he has no business being. Okay. Alright, we can't do nothing here.
The sun shines every day in hell.
Oh, wonderful. Being a little bit poetic, ain't he? Alright, so I'm kind of thinking he's gonna, like, go somewhere else. I'm really fighting a glare. Yeah, nothing's worse than getting a glare on that. Oh my goodness!
It's a perfectly good.
You there! What are you doing here? There's a perfectly good explanation for this, I assure you. What's your explanation? Yes, you see, I was, okay, fine, you caught me, but I swear I didn't want to do this. Carnus put me up to it. He said he'd kill me if I didn't steal as much as I could. Okay. Quit stealing shit. We gotta go report this. Carnus Magnus is up to his old tricks again. He's trying to make our colony fail. Something's out there. Alright, Falco. We need to catch Aaron Marin in the act, Joalixy, and soon. Just as I suspected, I didn't want to say anything at the time, but I was relatively sure that Carnus was involved. Well, now that we have a witness, perhaps it is time we bring the matter to the attention of the investors. I'll see to it that Aaron is sequestered in one of the colony's storerooms for now. Go see what Carnus has to say for himself, won't you?
If it's not one thing, it's another.
Yeah, he's a backstabber. But that's fine. We're gonna teach him properly. We're gonna use this guy's sword and kill him. Actually, that's a long blade, ain't it? It is. Probably can't land a hit, that's
You chose
fine.
Falco. Fine. Just leaves more from me.
Yes. What is it? Assignment. Okay. Stock certificate. Let's check the value. Ooh, 1,600 gold. He's a thief and clearly a liar as well. Oh, don't worry, I'll take care of this personally. But I assure you, I had nothing to do with it. Alright. So he's saying he had nothing to do with it, and he's going to deal with that guy personally. So this pretty much just went from a, aha, we caught you, to a, this is now a protection detail. We're going to have to keep him safe and get him to testify. It might work in our favor.
May I help you?
Alright. Assignment. It would appear that the matter, Aaron, has been settled for us, Joalixy. He was found dead shortly after being locked up. Of course, I have no proof that he was murdered, and there are no witnesses. I'm sure Carnus had something to do with it, but if I can't prove it, I don't dare accuse him of it. At least the thieving problem should stop. For now, you've done good work, Joalixy. Thank you. Assignment. No, I don't have anything for you right now. We're concentrating on finishing up the current construction here in the site. Come find me when we're done with it.
It's always
Alright.
isn't it?
So we can't do anything else until
Another day.
they make a little bit of progress. Alright, I'm gonna find that. I don't know what's producing that evil music, but it sounds like we are being hunted. And I just heard what sounded like a wolf. I ain't seeing anything. Interesting. There's enemies nearby, so something is close. We're just not seeing it. It's not him. I don't know. Something's messing around here, and it's got my attention. Alright, we're pretty much out of time for today, but we will pick this up in our next episode. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay awesome.